Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whatever time you're watching this educational video. At this moment, I will be presenting problems related to the influence of temperature to the resistivity, ang pagpugong sa mga electrons from moving. Okay? All right. So, natay equation like this one. Hold on. Remember, the symbol rho is our resistivity. Okay? The property of the material, either conducting material or non-conducting material, they have their own value of resistivity, which is ohm meter. It is measured in ohm meter. Uh, Rho or resistivity as a function of time, or that's the new resistivity at new temperature because the temperature increases. And remember, when temperature increases, what will happen to the resistivity? In our previous video, the resistivity, if the temperature increases, it will create more collisions, so therefore it will have a higher resistivity. Okay, and this resistivity naught or resistivity initial, that's the resistivity with respect to the reference temperature. If you notice in our table on my previous video about resistivity and temperature, um, a certain material has a resistivity at certain temperature, for example, 20 degrees Celsius. So that will gonna be the reference temperature, and whatever the value of the resistivity of the material at that temperature, it will increase, of course, if the temperature will increase. That's according to the relationship between resistivity and temperature. Okay, and we have this um, one. I will explain later what's the purpose of it, plus the alpha. Alpha stands for the temperature coefficient of resistivity. It is unique to every material. I will be sharing at least three metals with their own alpha or temperature coefficient of resistivity. And of course, this one is our change in temperature or delta T. So this will gonna be the final temperature, and this will be our T naught or our initial temperature. So this is a very helpful equation for us to solve what will gonna be the new resistivity of the material. Okay, so the number one in the equation, and say but pasabot aning number one equation diri kaning naka-highlight og yellow. Importante ni kay it represents the original resistivity of the material before any change in temperature. So wala pa ni saka ang temperature, no? Mo ni mo represent unsa gyud ang resistivity sa material. Okay, I will give you the uh, somehow ang pag-solve nganong mo equal siya sa original resistivity. At the change in temperature, especially if ang change sa temperature gani kay zero, no? The resistivity final or kaning ato ang nasa gawas sa equation diri, the resistivity final, if zero ang change in temperature, um, the resistivity, it is equal, sorry, at the change in temperature, at the change in temperature is zero, magbalik mo na pagka state, no? When the change in temperature is zero, resistivity final is the resistivity at reference temperature. Both pasabot, if zero ang changes in temperature, at some point, ma-zero siya, automatic, um, ang ato ang final or new resistivity will be equal to our initial resistivity kung zero ang ato ang change in temperature. I will show you how. If ever delta T is equal to zero, pag minus nato sa duha, final and initial, zero ang atong answer. So automatic nga ang ato ang equation diri kani tungod aning 1 mo equate ang ato ang initial resistivity sa ato ang final resistivity. Look at this one. We have this initial resistivity and final resistivity. And since zero man to ato ang change in temperature, so if we will multiply it by alpha, or the coefficient, temperature coefficient of resistivity, it will become zero. So 0 plus 1, obviously, that's 0. And then, hold on, sorry. 0 plus, 0 plus 1, ka na lang. 0 plus 1 is equal to 1. Nalibat ko kay na 0 din. 0 plus 1 is 1. So, our resistivity initial times 1 will become resistivity initial. So, as you can see, at zero temperature, our resistivity final will always be equal to our resistivity at reference temperature. Again, 1 plus 0, 1 plus 0, 1. Let's go. Okay, so natay duha ka equation diri, no? We have this rho, that's our resistivity, material, and we have the R, that's our resistance, the symbol for resistance. If you notice, you change lang, no? From rho, it becomes resistance, and then ang kaning equation is parihara. Nagyapon si 1, na si alpha, and na si change in temperature. Ano man na, because we can also write it down or equate rho resistivity with resistance. Maura man gud gihapon if ever saka ang resistivity matik pud na saka ang ato ang resistance. And remember, we can have it in ratio para makita nato pwede ra gyud nato i-equate ang R sa rho or resistivity. We have resistance 2 over resistance 1, equate pud nato siya kay pareha naman. So we can have the R2 or the formula, we can have rho 2 length over area. We have rho 1 resistivity 1 length over area. And we can cancel length over area. So we can see R2 is equal to rho 2. R1 is equal to rho 1. So we can simply say that R2 resistance 2 is equal to resistivity 2. So pwede ra gyud nato siya interchange. R1 resistivity 1. Pwede ra po nato siya interchange ang resistivity not sa resistance not. Okay, that's it. So later on, present tag problem. Okay, so again, it's the equation that I introduced earlier about resistivity and temperature. And don't forget, pag usa ka ganining temperature, daghag magbangga nga mga electrons, so hinay ang pagdagan sa current, so resistivity increases, directly proportional. Okay, and I will give you 3 samples of material or metals ug ang ilahang value sa alpha or coefficient, temperature coefficient of resistivity. It tells us how fast resistivity changes with temperature. It's unique to every material at certain reference temperature. So mao ni siya ang mudikta unsa kapaspason ang pag uh, you know, pag change sa resistivity kung mo change na pud ang temperature. Kaning alpha na to ang variable. So natay material like silver, copper, and aluminum. So mo po nilang mga temperature coefficient of resistivity or the alpha in terms of you know per with respect to the reference temperature. So mo ni iyang mga value. May mga increment, no? Pero dako ni siya impact para makita nato if ever nga change ang temperature kinsay puy kanang paspas kay mo change ang resistivity. Okay? Thank you. Wala. May reveal na po ning wala na appeal siguro niyo click sa pag-edit sa slide. Anyways, natay problem, no? Provided below are the characteristics of a material to be used as wire. So, naisa ka material, anong material na gamiton siya later on as wiring or wires of or conductor. And, sige, so this will gonna be the data ang ginaingon dira. So, na siya resistivity rho of 1.59 times 10 raised to negative 8. So, kung ingon ako nga sa lesson na to, no, kapag naka-negative 8, good conductors, gini nga mga metals. Yeah, sila silver, gold, o si copper, mga raised to -8 na sila at 20 degrees Celsius. So, kaning 20 degrees Celsius, this is our reference temperature. Dili ta magbase as our temperature not or initial temperature nato at 20 degrees Celsius. And we have our temperature coefficient of resistivity. That's gonna be 0.0038. I'm sorry, this is not ohm, but this is 1. 1 na siya class. It's 1, not ohm per degree Celsius. It's 1 per degree Celsius or pwede nato sulaton as degree Celsius raised to -1 kay reciprocal naman na niya. Okay. And then it's not ohm, it's 1 over degree Celsius. Radius of the wire gihatag, it's 2 millimeters, naka millimeters, so ato yun nang i-convert into meters to jive with our unit, no? Ohm meter na unit sa ato ang resistivity. Wire length is 9 meters. So unsa day mga task na to, ano nga problem? Let's figure out the following. So we have number 1 task, resistance of the wire at reference temperature. Again, reference temperature na to kanang 20 degrees Celsius. And natay new temperature, saka na siya. Okay? The new resistance, kuha na to ang new resistance if the temperature will rise at 40 degrees. So from 20 degrees Celsius to 40 degrees Celsius, tanaw na to ang bag-o nga resistance. And lastly, the voltage of the wire at 20 degrees Celsius at reference temperature, provided that natay 150 ampere or the current or the electrons passing through that conductor, 150 ampere all throughout the wire. We will try to find out the voltage. Okay. Now, kanina una ganina, we will be incorporating resistance. So kung gikaingon nga, we can equate rho or resistivity to R or resistance. So we will gonna be figuring the new resistance. There is ato ang letter B, a problem. Let's have letter A. Okay. Let's have letter A of our task here. Resistance of the wire, or let's say the resistance not or initial resistance. So this will gonna be our initial resistance. Let's try to find out what's the initial resistance. If ever we have the rho in our data here, the resistivity of that material at 20 degrees Celsius, that's gonna be the temperature in our initial resistance. So yung ani lang mahitabo, we will not gonna use this formula yet because we don't have the value of our new resistance pa. So atong buhaton ani, we will try to find out the initial resistance para naatay mabutang diri sa tuang R naught. And natay value diri, and natay rho, which is 1.59 times 10 raised to -8. And then, mo na siya initial na resistance, no? Kay sa 20 degrees Celsius, mo man na ang iyang matali or ma-record pa. Provided nga naatay radius of wire, which is 2 millimeters, and then we have the wire length. So gamiton nato itong formula to get the resistance if ever we have the area and the length of the wire plus the value of resistivity. So remember this one. This is the formula to get the resistance with our rho here, resistivity at 20 degrees. That's a reference temperature. We have the length of 9 meters and we need to find the area. And remember, ang wire, ang cross-sectional area na pirmi sa itong wire ay circular good. No? So we can have the radius of it. Ito nga, that's 2 millimeters. Ako sa nang i-convert into meters later. So the area of it is the cross-sectional area of the wire is pi r squared. So na naman tayo radius nga naka 2 millimeters. So that's ang i-convert into meter. So pag convert na into meter, just definitely move 3 places to the left. So move na from 2, move na diri, 1, 2, 3. So add lang tag 0, 0 there. So 0.002 meters naka-convert na. Don't forget to square it out, multiply it by itself. If you will input it on your calculator, so you will have this figure. 1.256 times 10 raised to negative 5 meters squared. This will gonna be the value of our A here. Let's substitute. Okay na tong length, naka-meter, and we have also the value of rho at 20 degrees Celsius katong initial na temperature. So pag makuha na to ang resistance ani, mao po niya to ang initial resistance. So let's substitute the values. We have 1.9 times 10 raised to negative 8. That's the value of the wire, the resistivity of the wire at 20 degrees Celsius. Nasa ato ang data diri. And then the length is 9 meters, and we have our area. We just calculated it seconds ago. And if you will input all of this in your calculator, but we can have the cancellation of unit first. Cancel tag isa ka meter diri. So may mo siyang isa na lang ka meter. And we still have 1 meter diri nga unit. So ato po nang i-cancel out. Mabili na to ang ohm nga unit. And it matches our variable, which is resistance. So plug into your calculator and you can have this one. Ang 9, i-divide na to aning area na to. So you can have this figure here and multiply it by our resistivity at 20 degrees. So you can have this answer. It's 0.011 ohm. This will gonna be our initial resistance. Initial resistance of the wire at the reference temperature, 20 degrees Celsius. Now in letter B, we need to find out the new resistance na when the temperature rises from 20 initial na to and then 40 degrees Celsius. So na to na pag solve, we will now be using this formula, the equation I introduced a while ago. So at letter B, let's use this formula. And then we now have the value of our R naught, or our initial resistance. Okay, so let's substitute all the given properly. So we have the 0.011. This was the value of our initial resistance we just calculated. We have plus the alpha. What's the alpha in our given data? It's the temperature coefficient, which is equivalent to 0.0038 degrees Celsius raised to negative 1, or 1 over degree Celsius. And then we need to find out the delta T, or the change in temperature, from 20 to 40. So 40 is our final temperature minus the initial, which is 20. Okay, so you can have that value. We can cancel out the unit of degree Celsius here. We can cancel it out at some point, and then we can do the math. We just continue doing it, and then don't forget to add 1 inside our bracket. 1 plus the answer of our product here, alpha, and the change in temperature. So you can have 1.076 multiplied by our initial resistance. So we can have the value of 0.012 ohm. That's going to be the new, or let's say the final resistance from 20 to 40 degrees Celsius. Okay, that's the new resistance at our new temperature, which is 40 degrees Celsius. So if you notice, the resistance is what? It's increasing because we remember the equation that when the temperature rises, atoms there will excite also, and then they will bump, creating more collision. So therefore, our resistance will gonna be rising also. Okay, so it makes sense in our data here. Then in letter C, you're gonna find out what is the voltage. Okay. Okay, so let's continue the last task in our problem. We have wire voltage. We need to figure out the voltage at 20 degrees. That's our reference temperature. If we have 150 ampere flowing through the conductor or the wire. So remember, we calculated the R naught or the initial resistance at 20 degrees Celsius. We used this value here earlier and the radius for the length and area for A. The length 9 and the radius of the wire, which is 2 millimeters. We calculated the resistance of the wire, initial resistance, and we come up with this value 0.011 ohm. And then for the new resistance, when temperature rises to 40 degrees, we also calculated the new resistance, which is 0.0112 ohm. So in order for us to get the voltage, our formula is just the VIR in our Ohm's law, right? Voltage is equal to current and the resistance. So you have it here. If you notice, we use the value of I, or current, 0.11 ohm. We will not be using this because it's the new temperature. And in the problem, what's the voltage at 20 degrees? So this will gonna be the current, the resistance that we will be using. 0.011 ohm at 20 degrees. That's the resistance. So if you will just multiply these two variables here, we'll get 16.5 volts. That's the needed volts at 20 degrees, provided that 150 amp or ampere is flowing to the conductor. So we have another problem here, still related to our previous problem. Kay na material diri gigamit as wire. And we have this data here. Some of these variables are needed to compute our unknowns, but the rest probably is dili, no? Pero makakam-apatag question nga pwede magamit ang ubang mga variables. Alright, so let's figure out the following. If the reference temperature, T is temperature here, is 21 degrees Celsius, let's figure out its resistance. Let's study first the given. We have the new resistance, RT. It's 0.025 ohm at 55 degrees Celsius. So from 21 to 55 degrees Celsius as the final temperature. So our relationship, or the relationship between temperature and R resistance, they are directly proportional. When our temperature is rising, so as our resistance. Okay, so we will be expecting that the value of our resistance not or initial resistance at the reference temperature kay mas baba pa aning 0.025 ohm. Okay, based on our uh, relationship here. So another task is the wire voltage is provided 12 volts at 21 degrees Celsius. So it's going to be the reference, the T naught, okay, or the T initial. Figure out the amount of charges flowing through the wire. So makita na to ang amount of charges, ang ampere flowing through the wire. Provided nga dapat makuha po nato ang resistance ani. Resistance sa aning napa sa 21 degrees ang temperature. So that's gonna be the R naught or the initial resistance kani. Pag makuha na to ning letter A, matik na mauna ang ato ang initial resistance. And then last task is if voltage is fixed, meaning same lang ang voltage, still 12 volts gyapon across the wire. Let's figure out the current flowing at 55 degrees. So pilang current ron pag namo-flow aning pag-una to nga resistance diri sa wire niya. Okay? Let's do the math. Let's use the equation. RT is equal to R naught 1 plus alpha. We have our value here. The alpha is 0.044 0.0040 degrees Celsius raised to -1. Okay, let's substitute it perfectly. So we have the final resistance. Tara, it's RT, final resistance, 0.025 ohm, and we do not have the resistance not. 1 plus the alpha, the value of alpha, 0.0040, 1 over 1 over degree Celsius. And we have the change in temperature here, 55 minus 21 degrees Celsius. Plug in to your calculator, we'll have this value. Ito lang yung himay-himay yun, no? We get the difference between 55 minus 21, you have 34 degrees Celsius. Then we can cancel now degree Celsius. Okay, and we will multiply the alpha to our difference in temperature. Don't worry about 1 here because pag itong i-multiply ang 0.0040 sa 1, it will still have 0.0040, no? And i-multiply na sa 34, you can have 0.136. 0.0040 times 34, the product is 0.136 plus 1, so you will have 1.136, and we will divide both equation by 1.136, cancel, and you will have the initial resistance of 0.022. Dapat baba siya kumpara sa ato ang final resistance, kay kung musaka ni saka pud man ni ato ang resistance. If the temperature is rising, so as our resistance. Tama ra pud. 0.022 is lesser than the final resistance at the new temperature. So let's try to find out if the voltage is 12, ang current nga moagi ana nga wire. So na natay bag-o nga natay nakuha nga initial resistance, no? So we can put that one in our equation. So mao na ato ang R naught. So to get the value of current, all you have to do is to divide voltage by the resistance. Substitute lang ta. We have 12 volts as the value of volts and our resistance sa 21 degrees, no? So nakuha na to ng letter A. Sa letter A na solution mao ni ang ato ang resistance sa 21 degrees Celsius. So we have 0.022. Ayaw ni gamitan ni si 25. Okay, final na niyang temperature, which is 55 degrees Celsius, dili 21. So divide, and you will get a quotient of 545.45 ampere. No? And then, if ever ang voltage na to ay fixed, 12 volts gihapon, pangitawon po na to ang ampere or ang current nga moagi sa wire nga naa na ay 55 degrees Celsius na ang temperature. And the resistance is also getting higher. So, sa mahitabo sa ato ang current ana. If you notice, pag musaka ang ato ang current, musaka atong resistance, ang mahitabo sa itong current ani mo baba. Isaka naman ang atong resistance, kaya isaka na the temperature, expected nga lesser than 545 atong answer. Okay, so let's do it. Voltage is still the same, 12, but this time our resistance is no longer 0.022. Kaya sa 21 degrees man na siya. Dito ta sa kaning 0.25, kaning RT diri sa data. No? Kay 55 degrees na ang temperature ana. Ang ana na yang resistance. So if you will get the quotient, you will have 480 degree, which is lesser than 545. Kaya ano man, saka naman ang temperature. Kung saka ang temperature, saka po ang pagpugong o resistance, so gamay ang current. Okay? So moto ang ato ang problem, no? Two problems about relationship between resistivity and temperature. I hope you learned something, and don't forget to support po the video, okay? and study this one before your exam. Okay, so yung mga top. Thank you so much and see you around on our next video. Bye for now.